Sorry, my camera shut me off. So I was saying I'd do them by myself a lot, but during the ayahuasca experience, my environment was so controlled that I seriously felt like trapped. Like, other people in the group said that I reminded them of a hummingbird, and I could totally agree. I was very antsy, like just back and forth, but walking around everywhere, just so active, while everyone else was just laying there. And I remember thinking, like, how are all these people just laying here? Like, look at this world, look at everything, everything's moving, everything's changing. It was very, yeah, everything was teaching me something, you know, like everything around me, like all the plants were teaching me something. I was looking outside, that was teaching me something. There was like some like statues of religious symbols, those were teaching me something about like the history of that. Everything was teaching me something, and everyone was laying there, I guess, learning about themselves. And I think for me, during my ayahuasca experience, it was pretty overwhelming learning about myself, and I started getting extreme anxiety, which is what I wanted to deal with, but I think I also needed breaks to just, you know, like stop thinking about myself and just learn and experience something else just for peace of mind. And during that time, I felt like the shamans facilitating it were trying to control my environment, where I knew that I needed to go outside and get some fresh air and just breathe, but I couldn't go outside because of certain restrictions. And then I would go to the bathroom. I guess I was talking to myself at one point by the bathroom, and one of the shamans came up to me and was being very kind. Everyone was very kind, but I felt like a hummingbird trapped in a cage, no joke. So I've been drawn to have another experience. I really feel like I need to, and I'm ready, but I'm hesitant because of how much anxiety I had last time. And I think it's okay, even if I'm by myself and have that amount of anxiety, I think I'll find ways to deal with it, and I always do. I know how to self-soothe pretty well, but I just do not like to be around people sometimes. I'm sort of an introvert. Although I do love people, but I think I want to be around them on my own terms. And when it comes to doing something that's really heavy, like a psychedelic, that's a very vulnerable place. And asking someone to go really deep into themselves is very vulnerable, but asking somebody to be around a bunch of other people while doing this is also pretty scary. And I think if I were to do it again, personally, I would really like to either do it with a few people where I facilitate my own experience. I think a shaman would be helpful, and for a lot of people, I think that's what I'd advise, especially for a first time. But no, I know myself best, and I know that I would benefit from another experience where I could have more freedom to, you know, if I wanted to sing something, I want to sing. If I want to sob, I want to sob. I really felt like I was annoying everyone around me, which was just an interesting observation in itself. But yeah, that was just my tangent. So the next day, I went home, I slept, I actually fell asleep. I was very tired, and I woke up at like 5 a.m. with the sunrise, and it was as if ayahuasca was rebooting my system. Oh my gosh, I left so much out. So much out. Yeah, during my experience, I kept having body twitches, and like my body would just keep twitching kind of uncontrollably, like here and there. And I felt like it was as if it was like rewriting my code. So like, I don't know why my body kept doing that, but just, like, everything kept being like reorganized, or like puzzle pieces that would like be reorganized and adjusted, and everything was like going, like it was as if I had a scanner going and just like it would find something and just readjust it and keep going. And And I knew that it was happening, and I felt it, and every time that I would find a readjustment, I'd be like, oh, thank you, like, thanks for fixing that for me. Yeah, there's so much to it. It's really hard to describe everything, but if you're gonna do it for the first time, do it. You know, there's a lot of people that are gonna have their own opinion. There's a lot of people that are gonna tell you how to do it, how to prepare, and you know, listen to everyone, but also just listen to yourself and what you need. So enjoy.